I'm fairly high now above the river, so walked up a little bit and I've gone as near to the edge as I dare without falling in. It's quite a drop down there, but I'm looking upstream at the moment and follow it round, and then downstream. There's another rather large pool here. I've not seen anything jumping, any fish jumping or anything whilst I've been watching, but that's not to say there isn't anything there. It's a bit of a slight flood on, I suppose. There's plenty of water for them to get up. I'll continue with the walk now, come out into the sunshine again. It's quite dark when you get under the trees. There's the hill ahead that I was saying that I used to ski down in the winter. It's good. And toboggan. When the kids were small, we used to bring toboggans down, which was great fun. Trying to stop before you hit the river. They used to love that. Or was it the dad that used to love that? Probably a bit of both. Just ahead of me is the fisherman's cabin that they use. I've not seen them for ages actually. I do know the guys. They used to bring me dogs down here walking every day. So we got to be quite friendly. I was here one day when one of the fishermen put his rod down and we were just sat there and a kingfisher came and landed right on the tip of the rod. Now that's rare. They normally just flash past you with a turquoise, bluey, greeny flash and beautiful colours. There's also quite a lot of dippers around here. They're a black bird with a white sort of chest, and they stand on a rock dipping up and down looking for little fish, and then all of a sudden they just take a leap off the rock and down under the water and come up a few seconds later, hopefully with a beak full. Right, here we are. The river now narrows slightly. The walk's not far from finished, or one direction of it is anyway. Very pebbly bit this. You find all sorts of weird rocks and shapes here, and bits of pottery shards from the potteries that have got washed down the river over the years. And it's best to come after a really big flood when the river's washed it all, and just come and have a look around. It's brilliant. I love rooting about. And this walk is only very close to where I live at Oysterberg Farm Holiday Cottages. Normally I would walk all the way from home, but today I had a bit on, so I came in the car and parked at the bottom. I also come on, as I said, on my quad bike sometimes, and on the mountain bike sometimes. But I couldn't be bothered getting the mountain bike out today. I don't know why. I just thought I'll just pop in the car and take this movie, hopefully. So got to watch your step here. It's so awkward walking on this stuff. It's ankle breaking. Or can do, or can be. There's all sorts of lovely stones to collect here. I don't know whether you're supposed to collect them or not, but everybody does. Not many people to stop you really. Quite beautiful. Sun shining on the water. Lots of people come swimming up here. It's called the Black Hole, and it's a popular swimming place in the summer. You never know, there might be some people skinny dipping today. If there are, I'll switch the camera off. We don't want an X-rated movie. sorry if it's a bit shaky, but it's awkward to keep your balance. That's why I brought the sticks with me. It's a bit like a tripod. Just wondering whether we can get up here actually. Used to be some steps at one time, but they seem to have got overgrown. At least I've got my wellies on. Well, my short ones anyway. May have to come back in a bit, but there did used to be some steps. Oh, I can just see them up there in the undergrowth. Here we are. Here we go, another dodgy bit here. So I'll take my time going up and going down. There we go. That's a difficult bit done. I'll have a view upriver now. To see where we've come along those pebbles and up these, I won't say they're very good steps, but at least the steps. And the black hole is just ahead of me. I just saw a grey wagtail there flying across the river. They're a small bird, they move very quickly. Easy to capture on film. You can go a bit further through the woods there, but it's really nasty and horrible. So I shall not be going today. And this is the black hole. You don't jump in from here to swim, honestly. It's from the bottom, and it's normally when the river's a little bit lower, but it's quite deep in here and good for swimming. And there you are. That's the end of the walk, and I shall be going back another way. So I won't keep the camera going all the time. I'll switch it back on if I come to an interesting bit. But, beautiful woods and a lovely day, really, to be quite honest with you. Really pleased that I took the time to come and do it. Hope you've enjoyed it up to now, and I'll be back on it on the way back if I find anything else that I think you should see. Bye for now.